All right.
There we go.
There we go. We've been having technical difficulties with this phone.
Now let's hope we don't get another fucking phone call.
Yeah. All right, man. Again, what do you think about this whole corona bullshit?
Well, this is a new name for the same old fucking virus we always had. It's making a fucking big old panic of it.
Bird flu, swine flu, it's all the same thing as corona. It's just different versions of it.
Yeah. And if you all remember back in like 2018, 2019, when the rhino flu and the things, swine flu, bull flu, and all that killed more people than this new version of the coronavirus. And if you do your research and everything, the Black Plague, from the time it started to the time it ended, killed over 5 million people.
Oh, fuck people.
Yeah. So, until they say the Black Plague's coming back, people needed to calm the fuck down. If you have people in your family who are elderly and people who don't have a good enough immune system, take care of them. Make sure drink enough, a lot of fluids, get enough to like soup, stuff like that in their system. Because that will help them out to at least somewhat fight it. But my opinion on this whole shit, calm down, have your faith in God, because He'll take care of it. So, and stop buying up all the damn toilet paper stuff. We need it too.
Yeah, I need a good shit paper.
Well, we always go to Walmart and buy the Pittsburgh Schultz, Michigan Schultz.
Yeah.
That's toilet paper.
Yeah, Michigan sure work good.
So, we go around and just go buy gold Schultz.
Now, my whole thing is this whole coronavirus is, yeah, be cautious and shit like that. Like me and Matt earlier today, we went to, it was funny, I thought it was hilarious. Matt did too. I pointed it out to him, I was like, we was at Lowe's and we was getting a hose, fill up a hot tub, we were waiting for it to heat up, that's why we're in the garage. And we're getting a hose and some stuff. And we walk up to the cash register and they have these sneeze guards put up, man, where you can't fucking, you have to put your hand underneath and use a little card reader bullshit and whatever. And you have to put your product that you're getting underneath the little thing and can't really get to. That don't really help at all. It's airborne. That means it's in the air. Like if someone has it and they're breathing, guess what? You got it. So that don't really help. It made me feel like walking up to the sneeze guard and going on the fucking sneeze guard.
Yeah, because once it does that, it just gonna hit that sneeze guard, go up and over and under that fucking sneeze guard. So, ain't gonna do shit for you.
And I'm sorry, but if you work for a company, do me a favor, know where your product is at.
Some bullshit. We was looking for a big thing of WD-40. This lady told us it was an aisle 2, but really it was a tool I bought aisle 64. They just had it fucking hidden.
Yeah.
That's why we fucking passed it up.
Yeah, I was like, are you serious? You know, because we walked all the way up and all down to aisle 2, all the way down, all the way up, went all the way down to aisle 3, all the way down to aisle 4, all the way down to aisle 5. And finally, I got pissed off. Asked the guy who works there, I said, hey man, where's your WD-40? He goes, oh, it's in the tool aisle by 60. I'm like, all right, cool. So I went down there and we looked, and there it was, hidden underneath everything, big tub. And we're not promoting WD-40. We just needed it at the time. That's why we're using it. And you know, we're not if you see us drinking something, we're not promoting them or nothing like that. We're just
Unless that company wants to hit us up and write us a check,
yeah.
I'm not gonna complain too much about it.
If Jack Daniels wants to fucking write me a check, I will have a bottle sitting right there.
Hey, Jack Daniels, call us.
Yeah. My whole opinion is, yeah, you got elderly and stuff like that. Take care of them. Make sure they don't go outside because they can get it. And like I said, it's airborne. It don't really matter if you have a sneeze guard or anything like that. The people who's walking around with masks and stuff like that, that's if you have it. People who don't have it and they're wearing a mask, it can still get in through the holes on the side, so you can get it still. And I seen something funny the other day, man. This woman was wearing I don't know if I said it in one of my other videos, this woman was wearing a plastic bag over her fucking head. And when I was growing up, my mom always told me never put a plastic bag over your head, you'll suffocate. And I was like, okay. So I took that knowledge and I went with it. You never put a plastic bag over your head. Well, I was at Speedway. I seen this woman put a plastic bag on her head before she got out of the car. I started laughing. Made me want to go up behind her, close the fucking airway off, and watch her start kicking. I wouldn't have done it, but it just popped in my head. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, like, really?
And he'll go ahead and know a PSA from me. You guys can go on my channel and check out my last PSA from God Wolf. Think before you do stupid shit. Because if you do shit without thinking it through, karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
Because it will come back to you 10 times over.
Yeah. Like, go to his channel. This is God Wolf. Go to this channel. You subscribe to this channel. And we just talk about shit that's on our mind, you know, stuff we've been thinking about. And, like, I seen your video today about UFOs and stuff like that. I was like, well, shit, yeah, they're here. Fuck. They're watching us, making fun of us. It's like going to Jamestown and saying, let's go make fun of rednecks. I'm from Jamestown. I know. I make fun of myself all the fucking time.
And the other thing about why do you think they always set trail parks for? Because they know the most goofiest motherfuckers are in trail park or in the country.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting down, they got all the information from us anyways. Like, what the hell are these idiots gonna do about this coronavirus? Let's watch. Let's up there right now just watching us laughing at our dumbasses. Like these dumb monkeys.
Yeah. Dumb fucking people, man. Like,
And no offense to don't think I'm racist or anything like that for saying monkeys. Cause I know there's a lot of people like, oh, you're talking about blacks. Like, shit, man. You want to talk about blacks? I am black. Well, a quarter black at least.
yeah.
So, I can't be racist because I'm black.
That makes like no sense though, because like no matter what people say, if you're black and you say something racist about black people, guess what? You're still fucking racist. If you're white, you say something racist, you're still fucking racist. You're just double racist because you're fucking white. And like,
Racist is racist. Don't know what fucking color you are.
yeah, like we joke around about it all this fucking time, you know, with each other, and it doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother him, and we make light of it, you know. If it don't bother you, don't let it bother you. And my whole thing is don't fucking let shit bother you that shouldn't be bothering you.
And rules won't have no power over you unless you give it power. That's the only way it's gonna affect you. Like he was just saying, like me and him will joke around and fuck with each other all day long. I know he doesn't say shit like that with hatred in his heart because he doesn't hate anybody. He knows that I don't either. And I even have a fucking full video on my channel explaining this. Really, I'm surprised I'm not kicked off of YouTube because of it. Well, they probably know, like, hey, you didn't mean it like that. He explained it. And I even give my definition of it. So, if you let rules dictate your life, don't go. If you like us, don't let shit bother you too much. Unless it comes down to family, then yeah. living life.
Like, I usually talk on this channel about, you know, my family, my girlfriend, fiance, whatever you want to call her. And I was telling Matt earlier today about how her son is on her insurance, car insurance. And Matt and I, we was raised different. I was raised old school, so was Matt. He's raised by his grandma. I was raised by my grandparents. My mom had to work, so I pretty much got stuck with them. So my childhood was I got to watch cartoons, but only until either the Wheel of Fortune or the news came on or Grandma's soaps. And then guess what? My cartoon days was over with. So I was raised old school, and I was always taught respect your elders, respect your people, especially people that's older than you, and do what they say when they say it. Don't ask questions. Well, my stepson, or soon-to-be stepson, she's been trying to get him to do this little insurance thing where you put this little chip in your car. So it monitors your speed and stuff like that, how much you brake, how fast you brake, all that stuff, to give him a cheaper insurance. Well, she's been getting on to him for about several weeks now to do this. And he's been getting an attitude the whole entire time. Like, he don't want to do it. And I told Jamie, I said, man, he's lucky. Because if that was my mom, she would have canceled that insurance on me, and I wouldn't have no insurance. And she's like, well, I can't do that. Well, yeah, you can. And I said, just tell him, like, you got until Friday to do this insurance. If you don't, I'm canceling you off my insurance. You go get your own. Because I ain't paying the extra money because you bought a new car, you're 18, and you don't want to do something to make your life easier. Well, she goes, well, he'll say he'll quit school. Well, you know what? Sit down and explain it to him. Yeah, you can quit school, but it's going to make your life harder. You know, yeah, I wish that I did more better in school than I did, but I didn't. That's why I do manual fucking labor at my job all day long. That's why I got a messed up back. That's why I got messed up legs, you know. It's because I didn't listen to nobody and just tried to do shit on my own. And I'm paying the consequences of it. And right now we're laid off because of this coronavirus bullshit. Because our job is a non-essential job because we make automobile parts. Well, GM shut down, Ford shut down, Chevy shut down. So guess what? We shut down. And I've been off and I've been listening to her son just bitch and moan all the time about how his mom's always bitching and moaning at him. I was like, well, Robbie, if you just do what she asked the first time, she don't have to fucking repeat herself. Well, you don't have to say her bitch and fucking moan. Well, she sat down with him one day and tried to get him to do his insurance, and he asked, was wanting her to ask a question, and he got mad because she asked the question. And right then and there, if I would have done something like that with my mom would be like, listen, ma'am, I'm sorry for even bothering you, but I would like to cancel this insurance policy. And I would say it right in front, and she would have said it right in front of me, and my son will have his insurance, get his own insurance. With him still owning on that car, as soon as they found out he don't have insurance, they would have took that car right in there. And whoop-de-doo how much he paid into it already. Until he got insurance. But that's how I was raised. You don't do that stuff. Like, right now he's mad at his dad, and I understand that. I really don't want to get into why he's mad. He's mad with his dad. Matt knows why he's mad with his dad, but it's just understandable why he's mad with his dad. Completely understandable. Yeah. It's just completely douchebag move. But he's mad at his dad right now, and I was mad around his age, a little bit, probably a little younger. I didn't see my dad for like 3 years. And the reason is my dad was being an asshole at that point in time in his life, and he really didn't want to be a dad. So I just distanced myself away from him for 3 years. But I never ever got mad enough to call my dad by his name. I still called him dad no matter what.
Yeah, because we called him by the name back then. We got one of his knock the fuck off.
Yeah. you know.
This is a typical guy thing to want to fight your dad and shit like that. If you try to fight him, you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
And you call him by the name, gonna lose.
Even though I'm 10 times bigger than my dad, I still want to fight him. My dad knows I could probably kick his ass. So I've always been bigger than my dad. I'm the biggest one in my family.
Man, you know he does just might shoot you.
Yeah, he might just shoot me. He probably just knows
Like,
I'm too old. I
fuck
don't
it.
know if I can do it. He'll just shoot me. But, you know, I got back with my dad and I started talking to him and shit like that. And we patched things up, which, you know, you should do. You know, you should give everybody a second chance on stuff. And one day I was in the car with Robbie, you know, and I was sitting there and we was driving somewhere. I think I was driving. He was driving to go get something with his tire or something with his car. He had a flat tire or something. And he was driving to go get a new one. And he goes, "Yeah, Rob." I was like, because he's named after his dad. I was like, "Why are you talking to the third person?" He goes, "I'm not. I'm talking about my dad." I was like, "Well, why are you calling him by his name?" Well, I really don't like calling him Dad. I was like, "Well, you know what?" I said, "That's fine and everything like that, but when you're around me, at least show me that you have a little respect for your elders by saying my dad." You know, and he does. You know, like when I'm around, he'll say Dad. You know, or my dad, or he'll say my grandpa, because he does the same thing with Roy. He'll say Roy. I'm like,
We're gonna try this dumbass shit.
Roy ain't saw his ass because he ain't been around when he said it. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
But,
Take a little punk ass down in Kentucky for a little while.
yeah, like, I know that, like, the times are different, and times are more, everybody should get their own little way and all that bullshit, but my whole thing is you put up with the shit for so long, man, someone's gonna fucking snap. And this world's gonna fucking eat your ass alive if fucking you think you're gonna get your way on shit.
Yeah.
Like I told my old lady, I said, these kids are gonna die out in the fucking real world. You know? I said, that's like taking a fish and putting it in a shark tank and then adding blood to it. I said, that fish ain't gonna last a fucking chance.
Nope.
You know?
It's like the fucking Armageddon. If time does end, like with a zombie plague or Armageddon or some shit like that, kids like him won't last long.
No.
Because you're gonna, the enemies ain't gonna go, "Oh, he's throwing a fit, let's just give him what he wants." No, they're gonna take your ass, it'll put your ass in slavery, or shoot, kill, and eat your dumb ass. That's gonna be it. That's how the world's gonna eat these kids nowadays.
Like I don't understand, you know, like us, first I'm dating, or I've been dating Jamie for almost a year and so many months now, and we're sitting there one day and Robbie gets mad and he starts crying. I'm like, I looked at Jamie and said, "Are you serious? This kid's crying? Is he just joking around?" And she goes, "No, he's crying." I was like me, that ain't normal. Like, I grew up, man, you don't fucking cry. My dad always told me you never fucking cry.
If we're gonna either get smacked or make fun of if you cry,
Yeah.
definitely in front of another guy.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna smack you, then make fun of you, or make fun of you, then smack you.
I could probably count with my hand how many times I've cried. And legitimate reasons. I cried for my uncle when he passed away. I cried for my mom when she passed away. The reason why I cried for my uncle when he passed away is I mean it was very close. The reason why I cried when my mom passed away is because I'm a mama's boy. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. And any law you might be making fun of you because of it, but you know, look who's been there for you the most. You think your dad has? Mostly your mom. Matt, he's probably a mama's boy too, you know. Even though he lives with his dad, you know, his dad does a lot for him.
Yeah, after my mom and dad got divorced when I was 8, I was mama's boy up to age 8, then I became grandmama's boy. Because them are the two people you can count on the fucking most.
Yeah. And this times has changed with this whole situation, man. Like, I'm not used to these new age kids. I'm not used to that shit. You know, I'm used to rough, tough, do it myself kind of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't ask for any help unless you absolutely positively need it.
You little bullies.
Yeah. Bullies back in our day, man.
And kids didn't go around just shooting up schools. We took care of our own shit.
Yeah. If you was being bullied, you have two options: bow down and take the shit, or stand up and fucking fight the shit.
Because the thing with bullies, if they see weakness in you, they're gonna keep fucking with you. Now you get up and start beating his ass, they're gonna back off and maybe just become your friend. So you gotta stand up and you see not one of these.
Yeah. Like, one day Matt was over at the house and Robbie came in with two of his buddies. And me and Matt was sitting there playing video games. Matt's chuckling about this because I'm telling this story and he knows it because he's seen it in his eyes. And I'm sitting there playing my video game, you know, and Robbie comes in the living room and goes, I'm wanting to play video games. Well, too fucking bad. Go to your fucking room. Leave me the fuck alone. When an adult tells you that shit, especially an old school adult, when they tell you to leave you the fuck alone, that's like, don't fucking poke the bear. You don't want to fucking poke the bear. Just go to your fucking room and you fucking do what they say. Well, he stands back, he looks at both of his friends and goes, well, there's three of us, and only one of you. I looked over at Matt. I said, hey, Matt, tell him about them 4 guys who tried to jump my ass in school. Tell him how good that ended up for them.
That and too well.
Yeah.
And these were just little punk ass kids, these new age punk ass kids.
Yeah, these kids never been in a fight in their fucking life. Jamie told me that Robbie has never been in one single fight in his whole entire life. And these other kids, you know, like,
Didn't I? Oh, he also shot Robbie in the ass with a couple BBs like a couple weeks ago.
no, you shot Austin.
Oh, that was Austin?
Yeah, that was Austin. Austin has an airsoft gun. Well, they have these airsoft guns and shit.
That was fun.
And we was sitting there, we went in their room to mess with them and shit. He had an airsoft gun, he gave it to Matt, which this is a fucking big mistake with an airsoft gun. Or me, it's a huge mistake.
Airsoft guns, well, we didn't have really airsoft guns. We had a hard ass BB gun.
Yeah, we had BB guns. We had BB wars.
BBs.
Yeah, little metal BBs.
My dad actually gave me the red Robin, not red Robin, but the red rifle.
Red rifle, yeah.
My dad got me one of them for
Red
Christmas.
Riders.
Yeah, my dad got me one for Christmas. And we also had a hand one.
We had to pop it back every single time, or was it
Yeah.
one of the lever ones?
The one that you gotta pop back.
Oh man, I had ones where you had to pump it.
Yeah.
And the more you pump it, the more powerful it got, man.
Yeah, that's the one mine was. But my dad had the one you had to pop back.
Oh.
And my dad said, don't, like, have fun with this. We always set up pop cans, how to shoot it. One day, we can get back to the story in a second. I didn't realize the BB gun was loaded, the hand one. It was after, like, I think the 10 millimeter. My dad points it, pulls the trigger, hits the TV. The BB stuck in the TV. The TV somehow still fucking works. My dad said, I thought you said it wasn't loaded up. I didn't think it was loaded. I said, hell, don't shoot yourself. Oh, thanks. Yeah, but also, there's all going back to his room, Robbie's room. I pointed at him. All I yelled, pull true. Dot dot. Austin is like, oh shit. I got right in the ass cheek.
Yeah. Yeah, these kids were soft, man. They would die when we was growing up, man. We had We didn't have no child protective bullshit watching our asses, like making sure these toys were safe. You know how they test to make sure they're safe? They released them out into the public. They see how many people it killed, how many people it injured. Then they take them off the shelves. Remember lawn darts?
Yeah.
Yeah, my uncle has a scar right in his knee from fucking his brother throwing that motherfucker in the air, and he like tried to catch it. And yeah, he caught it all right in the knee. And they just, I don't know, like, I understand that brothers and sisters fight, but it seems like if you have your own problems in your life right now, you shouldn't be worried about what the fuck your brother does, what the fuck your sister does. Mind your fucking business.
Yeah.
If you have your fucking life worse than what your fucking brother does, and he just does a little bit of shit, mind your fucking business. If your sister has, if you have something going on in your life, the same thing for you. Mind your own fucking business. That's the whole problem nowadays. People don't mind their own fucking business. And I told Jamie that, and Jamie goes, well, they're just looking out for each other. No, they're trying to get each other in fucking trouble. It ain't fucking looking out for them. Like, he's trying to get her in trouble, or she's trying to get him in trouble. When I was growing up, I had one older brother, and I had two brothers around the same age as me. They're all stuck. And I had one younger than me. We never tried to get each other in trouble because we all knew that we tried to get each other in trouble. Guess what? We would get our asses whooped for being a snitch. And then the person that you're snitching on will get their ass whooped. So guess what? You're going to get another ass whooping for the person snitching on you. For you snitching on that person is going to come after you and whoop your ass.
The saying goes, what goes around comes around.
And I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, but I pissed off my older brother one time. He was a pillhead. Now he's not. Thank God. But I made him mad one time. I did something or said something to him, or told him no, I wasn't giving him no money. And he picked up a wooden chair and hit me with it over the back because my back was turned. The motherfucker broke. I just stood there and I turned around and looked at him and I said, "You dumb son of a bitch." He goes, he's holding the pieces left that he broke. And he goes, "What?" I said, "Motherfucker, you just gave me a weapon." I picked up both them legs and I beat his ass all over the fucking yard with him. After that, he never came around me for a while. And then he got cleaned up and now he's doing good with his life.
Some of you might know this quote. It was actually about what we're talking about. You know what the problem with people nowadays? They're too obsessed with each other's fucking life. Well, I modified it. If you know play Skyrim, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Got me a bike run.
People just, I don't know, like, kids nowadays, I just know for a fact, they grew up when I grew up, and had to put up with the shit I had to put up with, they wouldn't make it.
They'd probably be in a fucking mental hospital with a strap on coats. You gotta put strap straight jackets on.
Yeah. And I did a lot of stuff that I'm not proud of.
Same hell.
And a lot of stuff I could have been in prison for the rest of my fucking life. But I did it. And I didn't get caught, thank God. And one day I just woke up and thought, this ain't the life for me. I can't live like this. I'm either going to end out on be carried by 8 or judged by 12, and I don't want either one, so I put that life behind me. And Jamie, she's never lived that kind of life. She never had to. She never put herself in that situation. And I'm more street smart than what she is on stuff, and she's more book smart on some stuff. But when you have someone living with you that has done stuff like that, and you start seeing stuff like what someone you know is doing, you need to fucking start listening to the street smarts kind of dude, and listen to what he has to say, because you might know some stuff, or someone might told you some stuff, but was they there? Did they live that kind of life? Did they do that kind of shit? No, more than likely not. And I'm sorry, but you can't sit there and say, well, I would do this, or I would do that, or I know because so-and-so told me.
Well, if you lived it, you can't really say shit about it.
Exactly.
You might have all these scenarios in your head of what you would do. Well, if you lived it, then my ideas you have in your head are just that, ideals and scenarios. Point blank.
And she wants me to stand up and be a stepdad to these kids and stuff like that. And I understand that, I'm going to marry her. But if you want me to be a stepdad, you got to listen to what the fuck I got to say too. You can't just say, well, I'm doing it this way, but I'm going to ask your opinion.
They get pissed off at your opinion.
Yeah. And I understand you don't like the way shit goes down or something like that. Everybody don't like how shit goes down. Hell, Jamie raised 2 kids by herself, and I'm proud of her because of it. I'm proud of her. She's done it by herself. She's
Took care of business.
Took care of her business like she should. She basically stood up when the dad didn't want to stand up. And like, I can understand if the dad wanted to be in the kid's life, he just didn't know how. But hearing the stories and shit like that from not just Jamie but from other people, the dude didn't want to be in the kid's life. Well, for a while he wanted to be in Robbie's life until Robbie said he didn't want to do that kind of life. And then after that, the shit's changed. And I asked Jamie, I said, well, what about Brittany? Why didn't he hang out with Brittany? He goes, well, he didn't know how to hang out with Brittany because she was a girl and he didn't know what she liked. I was like, I know what she likes, and this is when she was living with me. Or living with us. I said, well, hell, I know what she likes. She likes Taco Bell. Hell, you know what? And she goes, well, he didn't like Taco Bell. I said, it don't fucking matter. If I had a daughter and I wanted to spend time with her, get to know her and shit like that, and have a conversation with her, you know what I would do? If she liked what restaurant, well, I like pretty much all restaurants,
yes.
But
Hell, he could have gone to Taco Bell, got what she wanted. Go to like Burger King, Wendy's, Arby's, a little shitload restaurant on Main Street Hill. He could have gone any other one of them, gone to Shawnee Park, sat down, ate, and talked to him.
yeah,
Not that hard.
yeah, sit and talk to your kid. You don't have to go and spend all kinds of money. Just sit and talk to her. Find out what she likes. So next time you guys want to have another little conversation, you can just do that instead.
And that's your friendly tip for any parents out there who don't know how to talk to their fucking kids. Find out what they like to eat, take them out, eat, get to know them. Or if they like bowling, pool, shooting darts, whatever, or even fishing. Take them out, do what they like to do, talk. Or just take them fishing, even if you don't catch anything, you can just keep catching out and talking.
That's what me and my grandpa did, man. Me and my grandpa, like, I'm really close to my grandpa. I consider him more of a dad than my grandpa, because he was there most of my life. He actually did stuff with me and stuff like that. Hell, me and grandpa used to go fishing, we'd go hunting, we'd go shooting guns, we'd go mushroom hunting. And as we was doing this, we'd sit and talk as we was doing it. And but he enjoyed hunting and fishing too, so I can understand why he did that. And at least he made the effort.
Yeah.
That's the whole problem. Parents nowadays, they don't want to take the effort in getting to know their kids. They don't want to take the effort in getting to sit down and have a conversation with their kid or be a parent. They're so busy letting the phone take over and letting them be a parent.
Yeah.
Letting the schools be a parent. Letting the government be a parent.
That's just how I see it. If you're gonna have kids, if you're gonna put a dick in a woman and not use protection, get a little pregnant, man the fuck up. Take care of your business.
Even if you do use protection, you still get pregnant, take care of your freaking business. That's your kid. That's your DNA. Make him the man that you want to be. Make him a woman you want. Make her a woman that you want her to be.
At least make him better than you was.
Yeah. And just get to know your kids, Stand up. Be a dad. Stand up, be a mom. Like I said with the government, the reason why I say the government's they take over being parents, they came out with the law, I was about 16, maybe 17, where you couldn't whoop your kids no more.
That's a bullshit law.
Yeah, basically if your dad whoops you or your mom whoops you, you can call the police on them and they'll get arrested.
Yeah.
My dad heard that on the news. You kids probably don't know this. If you're a kid, you probably don't know this. But my dad, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have anything like that. My dad reaches behind and grabs the wall phone. He picks it off, slides it over, and hits 9. He goes, there's 3 numbers on there, or 2 other numbers you need to dial. What's that for? He goes, hit the other 2 ones, and he goes, it takes exactly 15 to 20 minutes for him to get here. I'm going to make it fucking worth it. If you ever decide to call law on me for whooping your ass, just remember, I'm going to make it worth my ass going to jail.
Yeah, because remember, the police can only get there in so much time. So if you're going to call penalties because of disciplining you, and that's the word for it back in the day, discipline, not child abuse. There's a line from discipline and abuse. Penalties back then never crossed that line. They discipline you just enough where you got the idea like, I shouldn't do that ever again. And it's only going to take, like you said, about 15, 20 minutes for cops to get through. Oh, he's going to make it for him to go to jail for it. Because they're going to beat your ass red.
I was like 4, maybe. I'm going to tell you a story. This is a old ass story. I was like 4, maybe 5 years old when the first Jurassic Park came out. And it was in theaters. Well, my mom and dad was going to take me to the theaters to see Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, the first Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah.
And they didn't have the movie playing in the theater. I said, well, we should just blow this place up. At 4 or 5 years old, okay, I said this. Okay. Now, a 4 or 5 year old saying something like this, just blow it the fuck off. You don't fucking worry about it and shit like that. Well, my grandpa, my dad's dad, passed away, and he left my dad the guns and stuff like that. But he told my dad and me that he wanted me to have this one gun. And before I get to that story, I'll tell you this story. My dad, when I was about maybe 9 or 10 years old, he got pissed off at my mom. My dad got pissed off at my mom, so he ran in, punched me in the mouth because I was the closest person he could hit. Because he knew if he hit my mom would fight back. Well, he can't. 9 or 10-year-old can't fight back. So he punched me in the mouth, chipped my fucking front tooth. I got fixed, and that was it. I had to lie to my grandparents of how I chipped my tooth so my dad wouldn't get in trouble with the cops. Well, after my grandpa passed away, he was supposed to leave me this gun. Well, I told my dad, I said, well, when am I supposed to get that gun? He goes, well, Blake, I don't think you're mature enough and you have anger problems. Like, what anger problems do I have? I was 18 at the time. I haven't showed no anger problems at all. And in fact, everybody who knows me, I'm the most nicest person you could possibly meet. You know?
He was afraid he was gonna shoot us that.
Yeah, like. He goes, remember back when I took you to go see Jurassic Park? I was like, yeah, when I was like 4 or 5. Remember what you said? You was gonna blow up the fucking place because they didn't have it shown? I was like, yeah. Well, that's the reason why I don't think you said it's gonna. Also, oh, you're gonna bring up old shit. Well, this new girlfriend was sitting right there. So you're gonna bring up old shit. Well, Dad, I don't think you should have them guns. Why is that? I said, because you punched the fucking 9-year-old in the fucking mouth and chipped his fucking tooth. And then told him to lie to everybody, saying that he fell off the fucking van. And why are you gonna bring up old shit? Why are you gonna bring up old shit?
Like I said before, what goes around comes around.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get the gun because my dad has it, but I still call him Dad. And just out of respect. But other than that, man, if you want to go check out Matt's channel, Godwolf. Subscribe to this channel, and well, as soon as Matt walks back over here from throwing his food away they've been eating, he'll turn the camera off.
I was eating peanuts.
Peace.
See you guys later.